Hi, my name is Jeremy Haskell, and this is your Vermont Jobs Report for October 2010, brought to you by jobsinvt.com, how Vermont gets to work. This month, we'll take a look at the activity on jobsinvt.com over the past 4 quarters in an effort to make sense of the Vermont job market. Taking a look at our first chart, we see that after slow but steady growth this summer, the number of companies actively posting open positions decreased slightly in the month of September. As we've seen in the past, this is not unique to 2010. Over the past 3 years, Vermont has seen either a decline or steady numbers in terms of active companies as we close out the third quarter. On a positive note, it is encouraging that Vermont continued the strong upward trend of jobs being posted, with nearly the strongest month-over-month gains since early this past spring. While there have been some significant peaks and valleys throughout the first 3 quarters of this year, the fourth quarter is typically very strong in Vermont, and the early momentum should prove helpful as we move into the last part of 2010. This month, we'll be taking a look at some of the different metrics over the trailing 4 quarters. By looking at quarterly numbers, we'll be able to more clearly identify trends in the employment market. Looking at full-time and part-time positions over the past 4 quarters, there is unquestionable good news in that each of these important categories have increased over the past year. Most encouraging is the dramatic increase in full-time postings on jobsinvt.com that has taken place since the beginning of 2010. That this growth has been steady is a very encouraging sign for the Vermont economy. While part-time positions have seen a lower level of growth, it is important to note that this trend line is moving in a positive direction as well. And as we do each month, we'll take a look at what types of jobs are being posted and where they are located across the state. Taking a look at industry numbers, it is nice to see that there has been consistent growth in each of the major markets since the beginning of this year. While customer service, finance, and nonprofit social service positions continue to lead the Vermont economy, the strong resurgence in manufacturing since mid-2009 is very encouraging. Vermont is hoping to lead the way as we move into new and different economies, and the increases in manufacturing in the aerospace and biotechnology industries is a positive sign for the Green Mountain State. Looking at where the jobs are located, Chittenden and Washington counties continue to hold the most opportunity, which makes sense in terms of population density. It is encouraging to note, however, that there has been a consistent increase in the number of positions posted in each of the 4 leading counties in Vermont. That this growth is spread out geographically and has been significant over the past 6 months is good news indeed. With the leaves changing and leaf peeping kicking into high gear, we've witnessed a steady level of job seekers visiting our site. With the elections just around the corner and uncertainty with the tax structure as well as healthcare costs, job seekers seem to be taking a wait-and-see attitude. But as with any uncertain situation, those keeping a watchful eye stand to make the biggest gains as we move into the fourth quarter of what has been a very turbulent year. And that wraps up the Jobs Report for October 2010. I'm Jeremy Haskell. Thanks for tuning in. And remember, while you make a living by what you get, you make a life by what you give.
This Jobs Report was brought to you by HR Made Simple. Protect your employees by protecting your business. Powered by HR Sentry.